Now it's time for Real Health Talks News and Views with cancer nutritionist and neurodevelopment specialist Craig Stellpflug.
In the category of lifestyle, people trade their healthy food prep time for exercise and vice versa. New research showed a 10-minute increase in food preparation time brought a corresponding reduction in exercising for 10 minutes in both men and women, single or married, children or no children. The average time spent exercising for 112,000 adults, including those who did not exercise, was 19 minutes for men and 9 minutes for women, and men spent on average almost 17 minutes preparing food, compared to an average of 44 minutes for women. But after statistical analysis, researchers found a substitution effect in these two time-consuming health behaviors on the same day. Bottom line, you cannot out-exercise bad eating habits. People who eat right but don't exercise are better off than those who exercise but eat poorly. In the category of food nutrition, a new study model determines that putting infants on solid foods early in life increases their likelihood of obesity by adolescence. Baby marmoset monkeys put on solid food earlier than their peers were significantly more likely to be obese at 1 year of age, resulting in metabolic damage such as insulin resistance and poor blood sugar control. A 1-year-old marmoset is equivalent to the age of an adolescent human. Obesity patterns begin at 5 to 8 months in the human infant and are reinforced with the introduction of regular grown-up food too early on. Good rule of thumb: no teeth, no solid food. In the category of medical madness, another Tamiflu fail, but this one is a good one for once. The newest study found that about half the prescriptions of Tamiflu went unused recently. This rebellious behavior represents a taxpayer loss of £7.8 million to the UK taxpayer alone. This recent study in PLOS ONE highlights people's growing unwillingness to follow medical advice on antiviral usage. Tamiflu might lessen your flu symptoms by a few meager hours, but brings horrible side effects like abnormal behavior, deaths due to irrational behavior, nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps, dehydration, rebound flu, and more. I'd rather have the sniffles for a few more hours than pay money for these side effects. In the category of vitamins and supplements, did you know that the absorption of vitamin B12 actually begins in the mouth? Unbound crystalline B12 starts to be absorbed through the mucous membrane. Food-bound vitamin B12 is digested in the stomach, which requires an acid pH that is totally destroyed by antacids. Plants, animals, and humans cannot construct vitamin B12. Only bacteria contain the enzymes required for B12 synthesis. Vegans and vegetarians that are dairy-free will lack B12 unless they take B12-containing dietary supplements or B12-fortified foods. Only take the methylcobalamin form of B12, as the cyanocobalamin form is made with cyanide. Not good. And finally, for Real Health Talk News and Views Trivia, Pharmacopoeia Trivia. The FDA, which I call Fatal Drugs Allowed, data shows that the drugs Byetta and Victoza may be responsible for 43% of all acute and chronic pancreatitis, along with increasing risk of thyroid cancer, allergic reactions, and even kidney failure. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for joining us. You have been listening to Real Health Talks News and Views, featured every weekday on El Shaddai Radio. Join us for Real Health Talks weekly broadcast every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Phoenix time.
If I could reach the stars